Hey guys, how are you? Happy Wednesday. I know it's Wednesday because I went and volunteered at Sophie's school and I'm back here just waiting for her. And so I have had some people reach out to me and kind of ask me my story, and they're actually really surprised that I'm still with Younique 4.5 years later. And I kind of just want to revisit my story. I have shared it quite a few times with you guys. But it's always good, like every time I tell the story, there's something else that I get out of it, or things that I realize in hindsight that I forget about. And so I love revisiting it and just sharing different things about why I joined this company. Hi Anna, how are you? Why I joined this company and why I continue to stay with Younique. So I'll take you on a little trip down memory lane. I started this company in November of 2014, and this is 4.5 years ago. And I went to my very first Facebook party. It was like brand new when Facebook parties were not like all the rage like they are now. And I was really confused as to what it was, but my sister-in-law invited me to this party and it was all about mascara, and I love mascara, and it was right around my birthday. And so I was kind of intrigued. I had seen a couple of posts about this amazing mascara out there. One of my sister-in-law's friends, was really into it. And so I decided to kind of check it out and pay more attention. And so I finally purchased it before the party was over, and I fell in love, obviously, because you all know what roped me into this was the mascara. I was always in the market for an amazing mascara. And so I bought the mascara, and I was getting messages about, starting to sell it or, share it. And I was like thinking, hi Marielle, this is such a bad time right now. And so it was, hi Chacha. It was right before Thanksgiving. Okay, so it was November, and I was thinking, you know what, the holidays are coming up, Thanksgiving, Christmas, I have kids. My kids were 2 and 4 then, and I was like, this is not the right time. Hi Marielle. That I can't even think about doing this. Well, my grandfather passed away, and as all of you know, he was like the most amazing man in my life. And so I was just feeling like really depressed, and like I needed something, and I was like, well, I feel like this is a sign. Like this, my friend Barry kept reaching out to me and sending me these messages. Hi Alessandro. And so I finally decided, now is never a good time. Everybody always says, now is not a good time, but now is never a good time, but there is never a perfect time. Okay, so when you have thoughts about doing something, just jump, because chances are there's something in the universe telling you to go for it. Just do it. So, flash forward to 4.5 years later, that's why I'm still doing it now, because it's actually something that has made me super happy. Hi Amber, how are you? So when I started, I didn't start by doing videos like this. Actually, my first video was a pre-recorded video, and I think I took like 10,000 times to make it perfect. And I kept messing up. My kids were in the background, and I was like, shh, you guys gotta be quiet. They were 2 and 4 back then. So, it wasn't gonna be perfect. But I posted my first video. I had my first party. I just started sharing this amazing stuff, right? Because that's what girls do. We share what we love. So my first goal ultimately with this whole Younique business was to make at least $150 a month to cover my gym membership. That was like my non-negotiable. I said, okay, if I can do this, then it's worth it to me. So I had just found this amazing trainer. I was trying to get my body back into shape. And so I just kept sharing and having parties with my friends, and I was making my money. I was making at least, at minimum, I was making $150 a month easily. So done, check that off. And so I was like, well, maybe I need to really run with this. So you know, in the beginning, I didn't buy the kit for discounted makeup. Like, let's be real. I had a 2 and 4-year-old at home. I was barely putting on pants, let alone like putting makeup on my face. So I wasn't buying it to just keep getting discounts. I was buying it to make an actual investment in like myself and try to make this thing work to actually make some money. And so I love looking back at my journey because with my girls being so little, I had to involve them in videos that I did. And it's funny to look back at the videos because there's a video I remember specifically of me showing the self-tanner. And so for the very longest time, I was like hiding in my VIP group where it's private and only my friends can see me. And I would do my little videos and I just kept getting more and more comfortable and confident. And there was this one video where I did a self-tanner and it just popped up on my memories. And I was putting on the self-tanner and Maddie was in the background and I wasn't really paying attention because I was doing my thing. And she almost put the self-tanner on herself. But it was so funny. And then seeing Sophie like play with lipstick. So I've had a lot of fun in these last 4 years of including them and you know, just a lot of funny things that I've gone through with this business that has made me laugh. And then branching off of that, I have met so many amazing women and just being able to see somebody's confidence boost because of a lipstick or, you know, their eyes, making their eyes pop, or, you know, my job is to help women feel beautiful. Yes, makeup is not everything. Like, no, not everybody is a fan of, you know, dolling up every day, but I found myself, hi Kamala, more and more wanting to get ready for the day. Like I said, when my girls were little, I was barely getting ready. I barely had time to shower. You girls have been there. You know, when you have toddlers at home, you're not taking care of yourself. So this was kind of like a segue for me to start taking more self-care. And as they got older, they got more self-sufficient. I was able to, you know, hop on during nap time and go live and show my favorite eye look or just have so much fun with it. I just found myself having a lot of fun. And then I kind of started to branch out. I wanted to find a group for my girls to be able to like go on play dates and have fun. And so randomly I got invited to a play date with one of my friends, and I showed up to this play date. My girls were super little. There were so many women there and I was very intimidated and I felt like I just was never going to make friends. My girls were just acting crazy and I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I can do this, right? So I went to that first play date. It was Valentine's Day. It was a madhouse. We were at a park. Watching a 2 and 4-year-old at the park is like crazy. But I kept showing up. I kept showing up to these play dates and I knew nobody, like nobody. I knew my one friend. And so every time I showed up, I, you know, talked a little bit more, got to know a little bit more about the girls, and I met some of my best friends because I kind of put myself out there. So, and through that, you know, I started talking about Younique and sharing my love for it. And I've had some very supportive friends and friends of friends. And I've met so many people through this business just from throwing parties. And, you know, just it blows my mind how I've met people now that live in different countries, who have motivated me to learn Spanish, which is awesome. I've been doing, I think almost 3 months, maybe 2 months, like solid, of Spanish lessons every Tuesday. And this journey has kind of led me to that because I have a lot of girls on my team who are in Mexico and speak Spanish that I want to be able to communicate with. And I've always wanted to learn Spanish. So it kind of just motivated me to do something like that. So, like I said, flash forward to today, like I would have never thought that I would be going live on Facebook. Like how crazy is that? Like I could not even pre-record a video. It took me like 10,000 tries to get it perfect. And I realized you don't have to be perfect. You just kind of got to show your true self and find yourself in the process. And that's kind of what this little makeup business has done for me. So the reason why I do it 4.5 years later is because it's fun for me. Like it's a way for me to, I used to love doing it, you know, doing my makeup tutorials during nap time or including them. And now that they're in school, it's like, it's a little bit different. I kind of miss it. But it's been so much fun. Like if this is something that scares you, this isn't what you have to do. You don't have to always wear makeup. Skincare, we have an amazing skincare line. If you wash your face and you wear mascara, you can do this. Okay, there's so many girls in this industry that we don't wear makeup every day. I like to wear makeup every day, so, you know, I'll be at drop-off with zero makeup on, but I will, you know, want to try a new look, so I'm obviously going to have makeup on for the day. But, I mean, you don't have to. It can be whatever you want it to be, and that's the best part about it, is it doesn't have to be some cookie-cutter thing where you have to be great at makeup. You have to know how to do eyeshadow. You have to know what order makeup goes in. And no, I mean, it's totally whatever you want this to be. And what I love about it is that you can do it straight from your phone. Like, you don't have to be you don't have to go anywhere. You don't have to be anywhere. I'm in my car right now talking to you guys. I could be doing a makeup tutorial in my car. I've done plenty in my car. It's probably the best lighting is in your car. But it's just been so much fun. So if there's any like questions you have about this type of industry, this is something you can do while you're working full-time. I may even go back to work and teach with the, you know, at the girls' school, and it's just, you never know where this is going to lead, but what I have seen in the last 4.5 years, hi Jennifer, has led me to so much positivity that I just continue to do it because it feeds me, it feeds my soul, and it makes me happy. So if this is something that speaks to you, or you have questions about it, or reservations about it, or you know, anything, you can ask me anything. I'm an open book. I will not sugarcoat anything. I'm just here to kind of share what I have been through and what I've seen. But you can make this whatever you want it to be. And I just have had so much fun, and I can't believe it's almost been 5 years in November. So remember what I said. Now is the perfect time, okay? There's never a good time. It always feels like a bad time because it's something you're adding into your life. Just like when I started working out. I thought I had zero time in the world to start working out. And, oh, thanks, Cha-Cha. And so I forced myself to find time to make it work. And that's kind of what you have to do in life in general. You just kind of fit things into your life and make them work for you. So whether you are a stay-at-home mom, like there's so many people now in this day and age that stay home with their kids, and this is such a good supplemental income. Like, if you need money, go online, message your friend about your mascara, or just share for your friends of friends or your mom's friends, and you get paid within 3 hours. You have money on your account ready for you to spend. So I have, you know, through all of this, I've been able to do a lot. I am a fit, strong mom, which I'm trying to get back into. I am saving for my kids' future. I am able to spoil myself and buy, you know, certain things that I would feel guilty buying, you know, before. But there's just so much that you can do with this that a lot of people tend to not see because of that stigma that is with direct sales and network marketing. The thing about direct sales is they have such amazing products that they make that they kind of like sell themselves. So you just have to find the right vehicle for you. Maybe makeup or skincare is not the vehicle that will get you into something like this, but this is such a good way to make extra money to save for vacations, extra money for savings accounts. Like all that time that I was out of work, that I was home with my girls, I felt like, oh my gosh, like your time is flying by. I am not saving for retirement. I'm not saving anything right now. And so now I feel good because every month I tuck a little bit away, and you know, I'm able to splurge a little bit and, you know, buy some fun things for myself and for my girls. And so if like I said, if this speaks to you, or if you have any questions about what this is and what I do on a day-to-day basis, let me know. I'd love to chat. So thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you found some value in this, and I hope that you are able to see the growth that has happened with me just in this short 4.5 years. It feels like forever because my girls were so little when I started this. But thank you so much for joining. And if you come on the replay, #replay, send me any messages you guys have if you have any questions or anything. And I hope you have a fabulous day. Much love to all of you. Thank you so much. Bye.